guys, welcome back to Crafts by KMW. I was just getting started to record when this little puffalump jumped up on the table and made himself right at home. So I thought I would start recording before I get him down. Let me know in the comments if you have a little guy or a girl who does this to you as well whenever you are getting ready to craft or do anything. So I'm really excited to be sharing this video with you. It's just a short one, but I hope that it will be helpful and informational. So before I start, I would just like to say welcome and welcome back to all of you, whether you are a subscriber or this is your first time checking out one of my videos. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. I will truly appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed, I would really appreciate a click of that subscribe button. It will give you access to all of my past videos and alerts to when I put up new ones like this one. So let me get this little guy down. All right, buddy. We'll cuddle later. Okay, so I wanted to do a quick video to show you how the watercolor paints from the TJ Maxx stores, so TJ Maxx, Home Goods, and Home Sense all sell some art supplies. And I bought these both from, I believe, Home Sense. It could be that one's from Home Goods and the other's from Home Sense. I can't exactly remember, but these are metallic watercolor sets. This is a set of, I think, 20 something, and this is a set of 36. And I have been using them in Tales from the Witch's Cottage. So I wanted to show you some of the backgrounds I am doing with these watercolors. These watercolors were very economical. Both of them were, I think, less than $9. And they work really, really well. So if you are wanting to get into watercolor but don't want to spend a lot of money, I think that these are a really, really good choice. And they do have non-metallics as well. So if you're not into metallics, you can get just regular colors. They also have some that are iridescent. I think they have pastels. You do have to catch it at the right point. Like sometimes I go in there, I don't see any watercolor sets at all. Other times when I go, I see a bunch. So I think it just matters when you hit it, and you might have to go back a couple of different days, maybe different times, to see when you can get your hands on some of these sets, but they are totally worth it. So I'm working in the Witch's Cottage to get some backgrounds done, and I have a few that I wanted to show you. So this is the first page that I finished in this book. And I did the background with the watercolors. The flowers are colored with my Tombow set of pencils, which I have a video on because they're my brand new set, and so I wanted to review them for you. So as you can see, they look really nice, and I will tell you that they're a great little set of pencils. But I did the background with the watercolors. I believe I used a combination from both palettes. I think I used the blue from this one and the yellow from this one. And I will say it did take a while to blend. Watercolors are a little bit different. They don't blend as well because when you get a layer of watercolor wet that you've already put down, you activate it again. So it's kind of hard to blend. This took me quite a few layers, but I was finally able to get some blending around the edges where the two colors meet, and you'll see it looks a little greenish because blue and yellow make green. So it did take me a while to get it to where I like the look, but it was totally worth it. And I don't know if you can see the sheen and the glitter effect of this paint, but it is beautiful. For being $8 paints, they leave a really, really nice effect on the page. So here's another one I did. So this page I'm working on, so this one I used one of the light oranges, and then I used some of the white on top of it to give a glow effect to this little circle. And I really like how, again, I really like how it turned out. It's very shiny, has a beautiful sheen to it. Hopefully you can see it. And I think this one I only did 1 or 2 layers because I wanted it to be really light. And then this one I did using the black and purple from this palette. And again, love how this turned out. This was a few layers. The black is more like a gray, so if you want it to be darker, you do have to add a couple layers on top. So I did do that, and then I just did a wash of the purple over it. I don't know if I'm done with this. I think I want to add a few little splotches of some other colors, maybe some green and red in here. And I do want to do some type of glow or something around each bug. I'm not sure if I will do that like in silver or gold. I don't really know. But I probably will add more, but I love how this is looking so far. The paints are so nice to work with. And then I have this one. This is from this palette again. It is this purple and lavender actually. And this one I did have to do quite a few layers on to get it to be the darkness that I wanted. I have a little Halloween tree on my table in front of me, and Finn is pulling at it and making it fall all over. It's quite interesting. I'm having a hard time not laughing. So I just wanted to tell you, if you hear me giggle, that's why. But it did take me a while to get the opacity and the depth of color that I wanted, but it was totally worth it. These paints go on so nicely. You don't need a lot of water. And let's see, I think that may be the last one for background. And I just want to show you, on this one, I used the copper color. And again, I believe it's from this palette. So I think it was this color that I used to do this teapot. And this is quite deep. I used a lot of layers. I painted over it probably 4 times to get it to be really nice and saturated. And then I added a little bit of this color, the darker brown, on top. See how he's manipulating his way into my area, despite me. And I added a little bit of that for some accents around. So I love using these paints on elements as well. And I think that they make this copper pot look really, really realistic, really beautiful. I may add a little bit of black or maybe even some chalk to make it look a little bit more weathered and more vintage, but really love the look of the paint. So that's it for the video. I just wanted to show you some realistic examples of the TJ Maxx / Home Goods / HomeSense watercolors. You can find them at all 3 stores. So if you are into that, I would highly recommend that you go and pick some up. I think they are gonna help me make background making so much easier and so much more fun. I'm having a blast using these paints. You don't have to use them on a table. I sit in my recliner in front of the TV and I can use them really easily, so they are so much fun to use. So let me know if you have these watercolors or if you would like to get them, and if you use watercolors in general and how you use them. I'd love to see your ideas. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have an absolutely astounding and of course a very crafty day.